something that we have that's created for us by us gives us something that we can celebrate.
We matter. And so creating this space, this marketplace, all this collaboration is important for us right now.
This is Founder to Founder, where we sit down with the people in the arena with us, founders fighting the good fight of entrepreneurship, the late nights, the burnout, the breakthroughs, and the joy of building something our communities can see themselves in.
Hello, my name is Grace Yeboah Ofori, and I'm the founder and CEO of True Face by Grace. As a Ghanaian woman, I'm very proud of my heritage, all the beautiful things in our culture. So I wanted to showcase that. It inspires others to step out of their shell, to also want to be their authentic self.
Hi, my name is Shantae Jenkins. I am the owner of Laura Vivian Leather. I create pieces that are of my culture, not only my culture, but how I'm feeling at that particular moment. I also took some sewing lessons from my grandmother, who the brand is partially named after. How does something for us by us show up for you in your brand?
I think representation matters. It legitimizes our work. You know, at this point in time where we're trying to erase us, you know, we matter. And so creating this space, this marketplace, all this collaboration is important for us right now so that we will know who to support, what resources are available to us, for us, that we could tap into that will legitimize us again. I feel like as a Black woman, you shouldn't shrink wherever you go. You should show up as your authentic self, add a bit of culture to identify where you're from, and that makes you different from everybody else. So I hope that my brand empowers women when they dress up to feel good about themselves. You know, so that's what I want to share the beauty of African culture and the authenticity of just being yourself.
I share some of those sentiments as well. I want those who have the pieces, the statement pieces especially, to be their true authentic self, and just celebrate who they are in their own skin.
Yeah.
So Grace, what's the lesson that you learned the hard way, but now as you're looking back on it, that you're thankful for?
I used to do everything myself all the time because I felt like nobody can do it better than I could. So wearing so many hats and just doing a lot and, you know, not taking care of myself and stuff like that. But I could say that delegate and let other people help you. And that's how you scale. So Shantae, to you, how do you navigate wearing multiple hats as a founder?
Through prayer. It's the number one thing for me. I try to have a grounded prayer life and a very supportive family. Those two things really help me navigate all of the hats. And I would say the same for you, Grace. You know, we all do a lot of things. How do you stay grounded?
So I prioritize and I learn new things every day. My family is very helpful. And I learn also that you also need self-care. Like it's very important to not overdo it because nobody got a badge of honor for being burned out. So prioritize and do the best that you can. And then once you do the best that you can say, I did that. Like you just work hard and it will pay off. But also learn to take care of yourself as an owner, as a founder, because most of the time we don't. But prioritize what is important and just take it as you go.
Those are
Sustainability of your business is also very important. The fact that your business is still here, that's also a win. One thing that I learned was that community is very important to a brand. Community is everything. Once you have that community, that community will spread your brand to their family and represent you. So it's not just the technical aspects of running a business, but building those relationships that people truly believe in your story, your brand story. And that's what makes your brand scale. I believe that community is very, very important.
So, what is one misconception that you think people have about running a business?
That is easy. That you're making lots and lots of money because you're making lots and lots of sales. But that is
Oh,
not
yes.
true. You're making lots and lots of sales, but you're paying sales taxes to different states. I mean, your accountant is charging you an arm and a leg for doing your bookkeeping for all of those sales that you're getting. It's just a lot that goes into running a successful brand. So people just see the glamorous side of things, but they don't see that we have to do YouTube University to learn about our own ads. Even if you've hired agencies to run your ads, you have to understand what ROAS is and all of that. It's a lot of work. And I thought I was getting overworked at a 9 to 5. I'm working 24 hours even when I'm on vacation. I live with my computer. My computer is huge and I carry it everywhere. So it's not all glam. It's a lot of work, but satisfaction comes out of it when you're successful. You know, when people recognize your worth and believe in your story and actually come up to you and saying you're doing amazing. Like, I love this brand, right? That's where satisfaction comes from.
But little do they know what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it would be you get to set your own hours.
Yes.
Little do you know that I'm up until 3 o'clock in the morning trying to make things run smoothly, or I'm not getting any sleep at all, trying to make sure that the items I'm sourcing are here on time to make the product. So it's those little nuances, not really knowing what's going on behind the scenes. Oh, you set your own hours. I think I work, just like you said, I think I'm working more than I did on a 8-hour job.
But then when you look at your brand and what you've accomplished, then
Yes.
you feel so good, right?
Yes.
You feel like you've accomplished so much. And you feel proud of yourself for all the hard work.
So, Grace, what does supporting Black-owned truly look like to you beyond one purchase or two purchases?
Like I said before, it's legitimacy, right? Is recognizing all the work that we're doing, that we are important and we're here. And as a collective, we stand together, you know? And when it's like a trickle effect, if we're recognized and people see our worth, you know, it's scaling, it's exposure, you know? So I think it's very important.
And I can kind of see that as also building a cultural ecosystem for us beyond just the purchase.
Yeah.
You know, building something that we could go to and purchase and have all in one place.
Yeah. Truly spreading the word that this brand is out there and this is what they do. And that's what we all do. That's what I do. There's enough to go around for all of us, you know? So I always say, just share and you'll be blessed.
Almost like
Yeah.
personal hype men for each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Pushing us forward and
Yes.
cheering us on.
Yeah.
Continuously.
And together, yeah. And together we will succeed. You know, if we were to spend money on us, like spend money with creatives in our space, we'll be successful, like how other cultures or other ethnicities do. You know, I think it's very, very important.
I do as well.
So Shantae, what does success look for you in the next chapter?
I think success looks like me using all of the resources that I have gotten over the last year and a half with being with New Voices, being with Essence, and, you know, some of the universities that I've attended for these courses, just putting all those resources together and really putting us out into the community.
That's good.
What does success look like for you?
Well, success looks, well, I would say lots of money, but that's part of it. But just exposure. I mean, New Voices and Essence, and we love it, the shop. I mean, it's amazing. I think it's such an amazing venture with so much resources. Success means that having exposure beyond this, you know, helping each other succeed at the end. Having my store, like I just opened a store in Springfield, first store, having it open for collaborations, pop-ups with different vendors, and just building a community around that.
So, Grace, if we were to collaborate, what would it look like? What do you think it would look like for us?
Oh my God, it would be off the chain because I looked at your bags and they are
Well,
me.
thank you.
Okay?
Thank
They're
you.
bold, they're out there, they're sophisticated, And if we were to collaborate, I mean, it would be awesome. You know, accessories, jewelry, all statement pieces, right? Together in one space. And that's what people that love our products love.
The accessory is the statement.
You know what I mean? That should be the statement.
That is the
You know,
statement.
the dress is just the plain canvas, but accessorize, anybody could just wear anything. But you could take that one dress and just take it to a whole new level with accessorizing. And it looks different on everyone because nobody can be you. You know, you put your own authenticity into an outfit and make it your own. So you're like a walk-in trend. Your bag, my jewelry, and be like, oh my God, look at that. You know?
I think for us, as I was looking at this, looking at your pieces as well, it would be a story.
Yeah.
Cultural storytelling.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
It definitely would be. So you're welcome to come into my store in Springfield.
Oh, I'm definitely coming back.
Let's do a pop-up together.
We can definitely do that.
Hello, so my name is Grace Yeboah Ofori. The name of my brand is True Face by Grace. Our website is the same, truefacebygrace.com. All our social media, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest. And you can also get our products that we love as shop. Enjoy. Thank you.
This is Shantae Jenkins. You can find me on social media under my handle, Laura Vivian Leather. You can also find me on weloveus.shop.